kicks to Monteunitas.
Yeah, the Rockets were able to make it to the second spot in the West at the as low as 6 going into the final.
And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ball game.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop chop there with that one hand tomahawk slam?
Pass to Roberson. And so here is Oklahoma City. James Harden missing on the 3. Denied for the 3rd time. He's 0 for 3. For 3, Westbrook. Here's Ibaka. Misses the 3. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing.
Rebound goes to the Rockets. Here's the 3. Again, the miss by Harden.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. Outside Durant. Outside Westbrook. The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
That's straight up Showtime stuff right there, baby. Major highlight reel material.
Now here's Beverly. Shot clock at 6. From deep. And James Harden good for 3. Harden's got 5.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Westbrook kicks to Ibaka. It's stolen by Ariza. And it's Houston on the break. And the jam by Harden.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
Fires the 3. That's good, and that evens things out. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And here's Westbrook from the arc.
And the Thunder had plenty of reason to be down last year because of the injuries. A big place that it hit them was on offense. They just were not the same absent, mainly Kevin Durant. And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. We were used to seeing the Thunder as a top offensive team, as you mentioned, Greg. Last season, they finished 18th, Clark, in field goal percentage.
And, you know, for context, that's the lowest they finished since their first year in Oklahoma, Kevin. Usually you can find them among the top 5 teams in the league when they're healthy.
Brewer is checked in for the Rockets. Here's Waiters. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And Harden with the stuff.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
And Cantor throws it down.
fellas. That two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
Collison dishes to Tate. And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That is his first foul of the game. The 9-foot shot. Collison, no good. And it's Houston on the break. Beverly with the ball. And that does it for the first quarter. Rockets lead by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we're ready to get going once more. And the players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. The guys of the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a numbers standpoint?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and, you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for Oklahoma City right now, down low, it's the international combo of Ibaka and Adams. Russell Westbrook out there with Roberson. And it's Durant in at the 3, the small forward. And Roberson kicks to Westbrook. It's deflected. Out to Ibaka. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They're crashing the offensive glass hard, too. I mean, they've dropped in several second-chance baskets.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
Yeah, it's got to be concerned with all the missed shots here. And every team goes through cold streaks. You just got to figure out a way to stay productive.
And the best way to do that when you're missing shots is to get to the foul line. Be aggressive, get to the foul line, and knock down some of those freebies, and the tide can turn for you.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Howard's checked in for Capella. Reza comes in for Michael Beasley. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for KJ McDaniels. And it's Harden in for Jason Terry. Well, it was a season last year of heartbreak and change for the Thunder, narrowly missing the playoffs as the Pelicans beat them out for that 8th position.
Yeah, and they were teetering back and forth on that 8th spot for most of the year. Ultimately, they just couldn't hold on to that final playoff spot.
Fellas, that's exactly the job the big guy has to do for him. Contest every rebound.
Stolen by Westbrook. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And that one's good. Westbrook's got 6 in the quarter.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Here's Monty Eunice. Missed inside.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Singler, he's checked in for Adams. And it's Foy in for Andre Robertson. Durant against Harden. And stolen by Ariza. And Harden hit the stop.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Enes Kanter comes in for Kevin Durant. And Dion Waiters subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
You know, and Billy Donovan, the Oklahoma City Thunder, were able to pull him away from the college game last night. I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's out.
Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't remember
on.
ever seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw
I tell
one.
you what, fellas, you might not see another one like that one for a while.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Monty Eunice. Brewer comes in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Terry in for Patrick Beverly.
At the line for your Rockets.
Boy, last year the Rockets dealt with a lot of injuries. I mean, the front court and post players were hit the hardest. I think almost every Rocket big would end up missing some time.
And the Rockets making a change here. Capella's checked in.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
KJ McDaniels, he's checked in for Houston. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Morrow's checked in. And last season, GA, as you were talking about, the injuries for the Rockets did pile up. Dwight Howard was out. Terrence Jones was out. They missed those guys for multiple games.
Yeah, and that hurt him inside. But also, remember, Beverly goes down right before the playoffs. So, in all, the Rockets had 180 missed games on their roster due to injury. Amazing they stayed so resilient and were able to capture that 2 seed.
Here's Waiters. He drains the quick shot. On the wing, too. Covered by Foy. Capella, the pass to Brewer. Capella kicks to Terry. Just 5 to shoot. And it's good. Terry's got kicks to Foy. Passes it to Morrow. Back to Ibaka. Foy from long range. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Rockets ahead as they end the second quarter on a 12-4 run. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
All right, Houston, heading to the corner.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
You know, and as effective as he was at slashing to the hoop in that first half, even better at finishing once he got there.
Guys, we saw some amazing dunks from him. I can't imagine he'll be able to top those in these last 2 quarters, but I'd love to see him try.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
It's as if he can get to the rim any time he wants. And in that first half, he wanted to quite a bit.
And that's where his points were coming from. I mean, the defense has to do a much better job of challenging him at the rim.
Cody Eunice and Howard, the post pair. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. And it's Beverly in at the point. That's the 5 for Houston right now. To the inside. Looking for Modi Eunice. He gets it there. Now the pass to Harden. And it's blocked by Adams. Here's Durant. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one. Durant's got 5 points now this quarter. When you look back at the Thunder last season, the team was injured. Too many injuries to the bulk of their core.
And, you know, the big three, Durant, Westbrook, and Ibaka, all missed significant time. Only Westbrook of those three was able to finish the season.
Harden inside the three-point line. Harden missing again.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Feeds it to Durant. There's the pick. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, there have already been 5 lead changes, but nobody taking control of it.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Stolen by Harden. And it's slammed in by Ariza.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence. For them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends. Continues to light him up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his points.
Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Monte Eunice. And then for Oklahoma City, Singler comes in for Serge Ibaka. And Dion Waiters subbed in for Roberson.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
And Singler kicks to Westbrook.
The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these two teams.
You know, it's made for one heck of an entertaining game. Even when it hasn't been the best basketball being played, it sure has been fun to watch.
Durant, the pass to Westbrook. Oklahoma City gets it back. There's the dish to Singler. And Adams kicks to Westbrook. And it's Singler in the corner. It's Durant with the drive. Good. And now a 3-point Thunder lead.
And defensively, they've gotten a little careless, not playing with the same focus we saw in the first.
The kick out to Westbrook. Stolen by Beverly. Here's Harden. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. That's 23 points for James Harden. .52 seconds left here in the third quarter. There's a screen. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. Well, looking back on last season, you didn't know where the Rockets would end up in terms of seeding in the playoffs. Ended up with the 2 seed because they won the Southwest Division. And as it turned out, everything worked out very well for them.
It really did, and had a divisional matchup in that first round against the Mavs. But the Rockets took care of business in that series and would advance.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Capella's checked in. Brewer comes in for Trevor Ariza. KJ McDaniels, he's checked in for James Harden. And it's Terry in for Patrick Beverly. Pass to Brewer. Soft touch off the glass. Brewer's got his first points of the game.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation. You know, that's hard to explain, that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
Durant kicks to Westbrook. Releases. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. For three, Beasley. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. It's the Thunder. They lead by a bucket. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Westbrook the point with Waiters at the 2. Adams is out there with Durant. And it's Singler in the 3 set. Adams dishes to Waiters. There's the feed to Durant. No good with the layup.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Capella. Lisa comes in for Corey Brewer. James Harden, he's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Jason Terry. Houston in the lead. To the paint. And the jam by Harden.
And I'm sensing something special going on here tonight.
It certainly does have the feeling of a classic, Greg. Let's see which team is better equipped to handle the pressure.
They get the rebound to the left side wing. And Westbrook, here we go. And it's blocked. And they get it back. Shots good by Durant.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Stolen by Westbrook. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. And he gets it to go. And the Thunder lead by 1. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Thunder.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches. And really, last season, the Thunder came into the year as a popular pick to win the West. Of course, we know what happened in terms of injuries, and they ended up having them on the outside looking in terms of the postseason.
Adams, the pass to Singler. And Waiters kicks to Singler. Drive by Adams. Again, Oklahoma City.
Nice basket there. Their offense has been much more impressive since halftime.
For the Thunder, their play against the rest of the West wasn't a huge problem as to why they missed the playoffs. And, you know, they went 25-27 against the rest of the West.
First glance, that doesn't look too bad, but only 7 wins in those 29 games against the Western Conference playoff teams. With the talent the Thunder have, you still think of them as favorites in the West, at least one of the favorites in the West.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Rockets coach had some advice for the team over that last break. He talked mainly about giving them a different look defensively and dropping more bodies into the paint, saying, listen, they're eating us up on the inside, and we need to do whatever it takes to stop it. Guys, back to you.
Waiters dishes to Payne. 6 to shoot. Poke loose. Unloads. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
A 3-ball. Harden's shot is off.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
That is a very low percentage shot, Kevin, but it's the result they were looking for at the end of the day.
Beyond the arc. Count that one. Harden's got 29.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there'll be more in store.
Raiders no luck.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Beverly. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter. Payne passes to Morrow. Howard with the steal. Here's the break. It's deflected. Aniu's no luck. Morrow. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And you really can't say enough about his composure in the big moments, as cool as they come.
Here's Cantor. Money! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Oh, that's the shot of the game.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
And he's just going all out to get the second chance points. Just a terrific finish.
There was no one that was going to prevent him, GA, from converting that one.
Well, clearly this is the kind of game that could come down to 1 or 2 plays, and he wants to be the guy to make those plays.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're losing by 2. 44 seconds left in the fourth. And the Thunder going with the whole new group out there. And Roberson kicks to Ibaka. He feeds it to Robertson. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Well, we can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, you got the lead. Burn some clock here.
Smart move.
Yeah.
Stolen by Beverly. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And if you thought this game was over already, you're probably right.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, it's staring us right in the face, and we've been around long enough to know when a game is over. And this one is in that category.